There is a tornado warning on a storm on the western half of the tornado watch box. Pretty messy complex of cells up here, unorganized cells up here. They're just missing that strong westerly component aloft. Maybe we have some supercells there. About to cross into Arkansas. Minutes away from crossing into Arkansas here. Tornado watch here until 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That tornado watch stretches from Fort Smith, Arkansas, south down to the southeast corner of Oklahoma, northeast corner of Texas. Not quite in Texas, though. And then to the northeast towards Little Rock. It's right over, the edge of it's right over Little Rock. And then from there north up to the Missouri state line, continues to the northeast. Jonesboro, Arkansas is in that. In the watch. Poplar Bluff, Missouri is in the watch. I'm here just south of West Plains, headed towards Hardy, Arkansas, Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas, Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. Got an unorganized cluster of storms here just to my south in that tornado watch box. I think they're missing the ingredient of the strong westerly winds aloft, cooler air aloft. Get the storms, more buoyancy in the atmosphere, get the storms rotating. Otherwise, they'd probably be supercells. They're producing a ton of lightning right here. We're about to get into the rain from them here in a minute. Tornado watches until 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. 10% tornado risk area, enhanced risk. We got Ozark Mountains and trees all to my west, southwest. I am just on the eastern side of all the Ozark Mountains and trees. Just to my east, maybe about half an hour to an hour, begin getting into the Mississippi River Delta. Flatter, more open, less trees, better road network for keeping up with storms. So I'm going to sit down here in the eastern half of the tornado watch box, let storms come to me. And if I do need to move into the Ozark Mountains, I'd rather be driving at the storms that are coming at me than trying to catch up with storms that are moving away from me. So this is the current game plan of what's going on here. Southern Missouri, Arkansas state line, about to cross into Arkansas right now.
Hey y'all, Meteorologist Erica Lopez. We are in day 2 of severe weather across portions of the Central Plains. If you're just tuning in or you've been with us for a while, you're currently watching live radar on your screen. We're having technical difficulties with our storm chaser, Aaron Jayjack. He's actually going through areas of Arkansas, and he warned us earlier that these areas don't have very good cell reception or signal. So I'll try my best to hop on here and give you the latest information. I'm also watching the chat. If you have any questions or let me know where you're watching from, would be very helpful. I know a lot of you guys are prepping for this severe weather. This is day 2 ongoing this weekend. Now, what you're seeing behind me is what we're seeing live radar, and that red box. This is what we're really watching tonight. This is where we have currently a tornado watch. So watch means conditions are favorable for the formation of tornadoes and tornado warnings. It means seek shelter now, head to the lowest floor and seek that shelter. So we actually did have earlier a tornado warning, but right now we're just seeing those storms starting to build, especially across western Oklahoma. That's where you're seeing our live radar now. We're trying this live a little bit differently. Instead of being in front of another camera, we're doing it right behind our monitors. So if you do notice, if you are a long-time watcher, it's just a little bit of a different format on how we're doing our severe weather coverage. Of course, I want to zoom in to this radar. So if you see me with my computer here, I'm actually tracking out what you see behind me, right in front of me. I also have the app ongoing, so watching a lot of what's going on in our app, the My Radar app, and just hearing Damien. Damien is back here with me, joining us, and he's helping me back here in the background. So you hear me talking to somebody, it's Damien, and of course, Damien, let me know if we get Aaron Jayjack's feedback. But for now, we'll give you a quick look at what's going on. So again, like I said, not very much activity in terms of watches or warnings. We do have a lot of rainfall coming into areas of Arkansas. So this is right now, nothing is severe or warned, but you are getting a lot of that moisture coming in. Damien, I'm also connecting the iPad there so we can show them here in just a little bit. But zooming into this area using this app, let's see, okay. So you're seeing those areas in Arkansas. Okay. Damien, do you want me to come in here and see if we can fix it? Let me know if that works. Okay. We'll just use the graphic system for now, Damien, and then we can look at what's wrong with the app later. But so anyways, like I was saying, we're tracking all of this severe weather coming into areas of Arkansas. None of it is severe right now, but a lot of them are actually forming over areas, a very small area. So that's 2 counties in Oklahoma right now that are under tornado watches. So this is where we could possibly see some of those storms going up. And again, this is in western Oklahoma and most of central Arkansas. So that does include Little Rock. That's in this tornado watch. And all these storms just popping up to just to the north of these areas. Like I mentioned, you may see some lightning in association with these storms. Also, a lot of warm air in place with this particular system. So let's time it out for you guys and show you exactly when these storms will arrive. So like I said earlier, we did have an earlier tornado warning. Radar indicated, nothing confirmed so far in this area. I accidentally left that radar there, that banner in Spanish, but this is just the future radar and what we're gonna track out over the next couple of hours. So you're seeing all those storms start to pop up across areas of western Arkansas and Little Rock. And then as we play it out, so really I think from now to the evening hours, that's when we're going to have the potential of severe weather. So Damien, I'm going to walk over here and give you the iPad so we could see why it's not showing up there. But anyways, like I was mentioning, timing out what's going on across portions of central Arkansas. You're seeing all of that activity start to pop up at least between 6 and 7 p.m. Now, this is not exact, but it really does give us a good picture on when these severe storms will arrive in these regions. And if we time it out throughout the rest of the hours, so you can see 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and eventually as we head towards the evening hours, that's when we're going to see even more of this activity. So really, I think the possibilities of tornado lies from now at least through the evening hours. And doesn't mean that we're not going to see the possibility of tornadoes as this forms into a line into the overnight hours. I think especially areas in Mississippi, Tennessee, and even Kentucky will possibly see some embedded rotation within this line. The other factor too that we have to consider is those damaging wind gusts. We did see a lot of that yesterday evening, and this will continue into later on tonight. And you're seeing that line right over areas of Kentucky, just a little bit past Paducah, and areas of Jonesboro, Arkansas. So areas in Arkansas that are seeing the threat of severe weather later on this afternoon, after all of this passed through, you're going to see this line form over your areas. So you have 2 rounds of this later on tonight. Just be on alert. Have those weather alerts turned on your phone, and of course tune in with us. We'll be on the live stream as long as we can, keeping you informed, and of course Aaron Jayjack in the field with live video of what he saw. And he did a great job yesterday tracking that tornado in Winterset, Iowa, yesterday afternoon. So we're expecting another round of severe weather later on tonight. So here's that timing, like I mentioned, until the overnight hours in areas of Kentucky, and then eventually as we get into Monday, actually we have another risk of severe weather as well. So this includes areas in the southeast, including areas in Nashville, Tennessee, and then all the way into areas of Kentucky and even the mid-Atlantic. So although right now it's a slight risk of severe weather, we do have the possibility of seeing that. And again, I left this in Spanish, but that yellow area is a slight risk of severe weather heading into the rest of your Monday. So just be an alert for a tornado 2 possible that could form within this line. Large hail, wind gusts still pretty prominent, at least up to 60 to 70 miles per hour, and localized flooding there in these regions. So a lot to take in, I know, for a lot of you guys. I'm going to go ahead. Thank you, Damien. Check in on any questions that you have, but thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. So areas in southern Missouri, but yes, the areas in southern Missouri are under the threat of severe weather later on this afternoon. Springfield, Missouri, even though you're not under a tornado watch, I still think you should at least have some of those weather alerts turned on. Either way, if you're not exactly in that tornado watch, like we saw earlier, some areas were under a tornado warning that weren't specifically in the watch zone. But a watch zone just means that's the area that's really going to see these favorable conditions of formation of tornado in these regions. Okay, so it looks like we do have Aaron back up, and he's in areas, I think, in Missouri and Arkansas. Correct me if I'm wrong, Damien, but we're going to go in and check in with him. And of course, if we start getting a lot of tornadoes at once and Aaron's video comes in and out, we'll come back here and give you more updates. But of course, keep asking your questions in the chat. I'll be checking it routinely throughout the rest of the night. And of course, I'll update the graphics as we get closer to those areas. But actually, Damien, let's go really quickly. It looks like we just got a new warning right now on the radar. And I want to give you a quick update on what's going on there before we take it to Aaron Jayjack. And let me know what his location is as well. I'm not exactly sure. He's been on the move a lot this afternoon, really tracking these storms for us. But let's take a look at where this tornado warning is particularly. Looks like tornado warning for counties Craighead County and Poinsett in Arkansas. And this goes at least until 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you have at least 30 minutes on this warning. Right now, it's just a radar indicated tornado warning, nothing confirmed. Looks like it's moving at 35 miles per hour, damaging wind gusts. So actually, it does look like, seeing if this is anything confirmed on the ground, right? So, you mean Arkansas? Okay, so Aaron Jayjack's in Hardy, Arkansas, and headed towards Jonesboro, Arkansas. And that's actually close to the area that this tornado warning is in right now. So let me get the latest updates on what's going on with this. It does look like I am seeing, I want to make sure before I say it here live, it might be a confirmed tornado in that area. Again, this is a tornado warning in Arkansas. So let's see, I'm gonna get that latest information for you guys that are tuning in. Let's see, tornado warning. So yes, an observed tornado for areas of Bono, Arkansas, Egypt, Arkansas, Cache, Otwell, and Dryden, Arkansas. So let's turn on, before we get to Aaron, I want to see if we can see what the velocity looks like on this particular storm, and then we'll take it to him. Damien, if he sees anything good, let me know as well. That way we can take him for visuals. But taking a look at the velocity, so it doesn't look like it's too prominent right now, but I am seeing a small area of those reds and greens. That means there's indication of rotation within that area, but this is that storm that's being warned right now. So let me zoom into this region so we can see what we're seeing on the radar there. But yes, a tornado warning again over this area in Arkansas. This goes until 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the one tornado warning we have now ongoing across areas of Arkansas. Again, this is for areas near Bono, Arkansas, Egypt, Dryden, Arkansas, Cache, and Otwell. A very small area for you guys, but it's still a tornado warning. And again, this goes until 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is a observed tornado. So let's take it to Aaron Jayjack now. Damien, and then we'll see if he sees anything on the ground, and I'll continue to update you guys on this tornado warning. It is a confirmed tornado again in Bono, Arkansas, Cache, Arkansas, and Egypt, Arkansas until 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now let's take it to Aaron, Damien, and let me know what he sees on the ground as well. And he's in Arkansas going towards Jonesboro right now.
I think there was a train. There's a train up here. That's what we're waiting for. I'm all out of chocolate covered peanuts.